I popped right out of nowhere from the lonely endless night, expanding ever outwards as a cloud of heat and light. I called and formed light elements like hydrogen, you know, which gravity coalesced into the stars and made them glow. The stars formed heavy elements when they finally kicked the can. These accreted into planets on which sometimes life began. Single cells evolved to complex forms in just 3 billion years. Then they created poetry for their eyes and music for their ears. But no one ever writes a song for me. I mean, I'm only bloody everything that there could ever be. No poet ever said the cosmos, how do I love thee? And no one ever writes a song for me. I'm the single biggest mystery, who knows just what I'm for? Nothing else can quite inspire a sense of utter awe. I know some folk think science to be emotionless and cold, but most answers are more beautiful than the puzzles that they solve. And no one ever writes a song for me. I'm filled with far more wondrous beauty than you'll ever hope to see. All the poetry you know speaks just of people, birds or trees. No one ever writes a song for me. At 14 billion years I am the oldest thing you know. Vast and still expanding, always somewhere else to go. One day you'll discover you are never quite alone. And when you understand me, you'll reach out and say hello. And then one day my innards will all finally fall to bits, whether heat death or the big crunch or maybe the big rip. Since you're stardust pondering the stars, you're in me, I'm in you. Spare a kind word for the cosmos and perhaps a tune or two, 'cause no one ever writes a song for me. I contain the whole of everything that you could ever see. No poet ever said the cosmos, how do I love thee? No one ever writes a song for me. No one ever writes a song for me.